So hello everybody. This is my thoughts on the Vault 88 DLC, whether I think it was worth it for people. No. Sorry. It should not have been a standalone DLC. It really shouldn't. It really should not have been a DLC, a standalone DLC. It's a waste. I think it maybe should have been a quest to go with the main storyline. There are too many problems, especially in the vanilla game, of things that you can't fix, you can't do. The size bar is stuck. You can't build. You get to a certain point and you can't build anything. There are masses and masses of area for this vault and you can't use most of it. The main room's about as far as you can get. As you can see, we have a problem here. We can't get, well, we can build across there and get a door to there, but that's it. We can't build down there. My main gripe is, you know, yes, okay, it's build your own vault. No, it really shouldn't have been called that. It should have been, we're going to mess you about and stuff up the size bar and you're not going to be building anything. Honestly, I'm none too happy about this. The Overseer, as for the Overseer herself, the Overseer, basically, you do 4 experiments for her. I think it's about 4 experiments, maybe 5. I'll actually check the Overseer's terminal in a second. And all of a sudden, after that, she gets the test results and turns around and says, yeah, I'm away. Bye-bye. Have the keys. That's it. If you're talking about just the experiments on their own, an hour and a half would have you done, because a couple of them you can build while you're here, especially if you do it the way I did it, and I actually stripped out the entire surrounding area, so I had everything that was needed. There is one of the experiments you have to go outside to get something, and then come back, and that's the longest part. It's the going outside and basically slaughtering through things to get what you need, and then coming back out again. That's it. The rest of it is just a case of go into the toolbar, and it's not there at the moment, but in specials is where you find everything you need to build. It's a waste. It really is a waste. As a standalone DLC, it ain't worth it. It really is not worth it, people. If you're really into building and you love building, you know, and you want the extra stuff, hell, we can use this stuff in other settlements to build nicer sort of spots and places and everything else, and that wall's the wrong way. Sorry about that. I just got, and that one's the wrong way too. Oh, bananas. So, you know, it should have been just part of the game. For the vanilla game, I don't know whether it's just a PlayStation 4 thing. I honestly do not know if it's just a PlayStation 4 thing, people, but you can't shrink down that bar. This is the 3rd build I have tried, and the minute that bar goes up, that's it, bang, you're stuffed. You cannot shrink it down for love nor money. I went out with strong on my other build because the bar was practically up near the yellow. Wasn't sitting in the yellow, but you knew just 1 or 2 more things and it was hitting the yellow. Went out with, we slaughtered left, right and centre. We ran around, picked up all the weaponry from every single settlement I had, brought it back here twice, dropped everything down. There was miniguns, there was 3 fat men, there was more missile launchers than you could shake a stick at, because I collect these things. I just hoard them for shrinking my settlements. Dropped everything down and tried to shrink it, and no. That one is actually still sitting up next to one more thing, and it's going to be in the yellow. It's stuffed. You can't build anything else. And I did actually go out of this one main room area, the main hallway where you walk in. As for this build, as you can see, I have my favourite Power Armoured Honey running around behind me somewhere. Where did he go? Well, you seen him talking anyway. This one, the Institute's still alive and everything. You know, and we couldn't. We tried again. Went, got all the weaponry, everything, dropped it all down, and no, it won't shrink. It will not go down. The size bar is stuck. There is no way, without a mod, to bring the size bar down. You're stuck. You're stuffed, basically. So, modders out there, here's one for you. Find a way to add a mod that we can bring the size down for this. Now, I know at the PC Gen crowd, I know they have something where they can just type in a console command and bring the size bar down. You know, don't go on about PC Master Race, people. You'll annoy me. I used to game on a PC as well. The only reason I'm not gaming on a PC is because my PC died. I am actually in the process of saving for a brand new PC. I will be getting the stuff all together. I've actually got a screen already. The next bit I'm going for is my tower. So yeah, don't annoy me. I'm a PC Master Race playing on a PS4, but I'm also a PlayStation person. I've had PlayStation 1, 2 and 3, you know what I mean? So, but when I first started out, it was actually ping pong and the Atari. I'm old, what can I say? You know, so you never know if I manage to get my PC before somebody else does. But I can see if I can find a way to get a mod to shrink down this vault, and just this vault. I don't know if they have fixed the glitch and it means all settlements can't be shrunk. If that is the case, people, we are stuffed. We will need major mods to save us. I will actually be going to check and see that out, because that worries me. But I'll be honest, as a standalone DLC, no, it's a waste of time. I know a lot of people don't like building. I know a lot of people don't like the workshop menu. They don't like any of it. And to force 1, 2, 3 DLCs that all include building. You told us we weren't going to have to use that bar. You told us it was not going to be an integral part of any game. You lied. You flat out lied to us, people. Far Harbor. Demon's Memories. We have to use that bar. In Far Harbor, we have to save one of the settlements. We have to build settlements for people. It's a quest. It's in the quest lines. We have to do these things. You told us we wouldn't have to, and you lied to people. Me personally, I love settlement building. I'm a big settlement building person. I enjoy it. I have fun with it. Problems trying to get the power routed around this vault is beyond a joke. And I mean beyond a joke. We have, when we get here, a reactor that gives us 150 power. Okay, let me show you the joys of this reactor. Okay, so it gives me 150 power. Guess what? I cannot get that 150 power from here to here. I'm not joking, I'm serious, people. I cannot, for love nor money, get that reactor power down there. Okay, it lights up this bit and that's it. Even at this, it doesn't light up everything because I decided to throw up a wee sign here that says security, and as you see, it needs power. Even half of the lights don't work all the way down here. It's just a complete waste. And what's this all about? I can't scrap this. I mean, this is the screening area. Everybody knows that's screening. This should not be screening. This should be wiped out. Okay, this should be taken care of and wiped out. It's just, yeah, it's not doing anything. I tried, trust me. We run off and bought more weaponry, and then I actually dumped a load of weaponry in there, and I was like, let's see, maybe if something, no, didn't happen for me. I wish. So, if you like building, if you like settlements, and you want all the extras that come with it, yeah, go for it. I will actually be loading up a little video showing you what extras come with it. Go for it. Yeah, it's worth it for all those extras. If you're buying it for gameplay and story content and everything else, don't bother. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your money. Save your money. Me, I have the season pass, so I was getting hit with this anyway. Same as, you know, Automatron, Contraptions, the whole heap. I got them all. Whenever I first bought Fallout 4. I've actually 2 copies of Fallout 4. I've one for my PC, which isn't about anymore, and I have one for the PS4. I am at the moment working my butt off like there is no tomorrow to get the money together to get my PC sorted. So there you are. Because I do want to get back to doing my mods. So I will be making mods. As we are aware, PS4 is vanilla only. We don't have mods on it yet. So maybe there is a mod out there that can help you out, guys. But for me, it's a waste. Wasted area, wasted money, wasted storyline. Missed so many opportunities for things to have been extended out, for things to have been better. Ball dropped massively. And I'm sorry, I really can't. I can't say that, I can't turn around and say, oh no, it's wonderful when it's not. Clearly, it's not wonderful. And you're wondering what the noise is. I've got a fusion reactor on the roof. I was in the middle of playing my walkthrough, and people will actually see there was like wee wooden ladders everywhere while I was climbing up doing all my settlement building. That's what actually took me the longest in this actual DLC. 6 hours to build this. 6 hours of it. You know what I mean? I actually had, as I said, I was using my other build, and she's practically sitting in the yellow. This one's practically sitting in the yellow. No, I can't honestly say it's worth it. I really cannot honestly say it's worth your money. Unless you want all the extras that come with the settlement, with the building. That you can go and build places in other, you could go to Sanctuary and build yourself up a nice wee place there. It isn't build your own vault. You cannot drop down a vault door and all of a sudden behind it we have a vault area and we have a workshop. It is not the same as the mod. So it's not that type. It's just this, and it's sucky, and it should not have been a standalone DLC. It should have been part of the vanilla game all along, because no, I'm sure there are a lot of people feel let down with this. A lot of people feel let down with this. And all honesty, Automatron, yeah, it was half decent. It was a good place to get steel and things like that for loot. Automatron for loot was brilliant. Don't see it being a DLC to me either. Really wasn't. Far Harbor was a good DLC. And fingers crossed, Nuka World will pick back up and we will be like happy days. But I will be honest, right now, the way I'm looking at it, we have 2 DLCs. We have 1 DLC because I haven't even seen what Nuka World's like yet. We have 1 DLC. And that is Far Harbor. The rest of them just should have came as stuff to do with the game. There's not much I can really say, people. So, as I say, I'm going to load this up and then I'm going to do a wee video showing you everything that is new with the game. So if you're into your settlement building, you want to see what new stuff there is, what you can get for using outside in the rest of the world, check it out. As I say, this one's going up as in my thoughts on this DLC, and I shall catch you later. So, laters peeps.